Okay, the other day when I made that video, I didn't show, yeah, did I show the gas can? Because one guy said he thought it was going to fall off. He was afraid this gas can was going to fall off when I was going up the road. Well, that's on a hinge, and that's where my gas tank is. And I think all this got cut out of the video because it was so long. The gas can's down here, and it was originally in 1932. It was under the seat. It had a bench seat, little old bench seat, 2 people, you know, about all could ride in this thing. 3, maybe 1 little one in between, a little people. But there's no seat belts or anything back then. I remember standing up in the seat, man. That was my favorite way to ride in that old 50 Chevy. And standing up in the seat with my arms over the back and looking at the windshield. And if my dad had had to stomp on the brakes, boy, I'd have got my mama's fat arm right in the neck. You know, that was her job to keep me from going through the windshield. Anyway, the tank was under the seat back then. So when you go to get gas, everybody had to get out. Everybody, I mean, all 2 of them had to get out, take the seat out, put the gas in, put the seat in, and then go. You know, people were not near as in big a hurry in 1932 as they are now. So there's that. And I talked about that adapter plate that I built, and I left a link for that. I don't know if anybody's watched it, but for about the last 3-4 years, people keep commenting about this. One guy said my carburetor's loose. I go, nah, it's just a breather. And another guy said, you didn't tell what those breathers are. Well, that's for you to research and find out if you don't know. Most of you old fossils like me, you're going to know. But anyway, no, the carburetor's not loose. It's just the breather's loose, and I've left it that way because people love to point that out, that it's loose. And yeah, you saw in that last video my PCV right here, positive crankcase ventilation. It just flows out, and this old thing's got a lot of blow by. But I love it, man. I just love it. And I love it when these things start, you know, pouring out the smoke, and it's got a lot of blow by. And then I've got an altimeter on here to tell you how high you're getting from all those fumes. And maybe I'll tighten up that breather. We'll see. Maybe not. There's my overflow tank. Is a root beer bottle. And I ordered some of that. It's pretty good stuff, actually. Yeah. I don't drink the other kind. Just the root kind's all the beer I drink, but it was pretty good. So, yeah, the wiring's kind of getting mangled on this thing. I need to tidy things up and put some loom on there probably. And but I'm absolutely going to have to change all that hose because that ethanol is going to eat it up. I went out and got some non-ethanol gas today for this thing. I'm going to dump some in there. What was it? Oh, I forget. It was a bunch. Yeah, it was spendy, you know, but it's cheaper than having your truck burned down on account of it. When I first built this thing, I used to wipe it down with diesel or whatever I had handy. And then they used, what was it I used? Wasn't linseed oil. Urethane? Polyurethane? Something like that. And it lifted. It left this film on here that kind of flakes off. I won't use that again, but I got some stuff I'm going to try on it. But right now, I'm going to knock this off first. The sandpaper, and it comes off. You know, it's just a pain. That's all. And then I've got another major repair to do on this thing. My ooga horn is not good. And I'm going to fix that. Narrowed it down to a bad switch. So I went and bought this thing, and you know, a $2 switch costs $8 now. And there ain't no better quality. All right, I'm gonna get busy. Put in a little sweat equity, they call it. I'm just applying a cleaner on here right now. picking up all this sander dust. Well, I'm gonna blow that off first, but then I've got this cleaner that I'm putting on here, and my pin striping's starting to pop again. I actually sanded over the top of that and got that polyurethane off there, Varathane, whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what I used. I know it wasn't linseed oil. I see a lot of guys on YouTube using linseed oil, and maybe that works okay. I don't know. This was a real pretty truck. When it was new, there's some original pinstriping. It was brown. There's some original brown paint here, and it was brown with yellow pinstriping on it. Really nice. Well, I got my little switch installed, that little thing that says China stamped right on it. Should cost about $1.89. $8 and something. Anyway, it works for the time being. I don't know how long, but we'll see. Now, I've got one more thing. One more thing to address, I believe. And I believe the RockaBilly Rat will be refurbished as soon as I get this one other thing done. My third brake light, my school bus light, stop light, I got to get that working. I don't know what happened to that, but I got a little switch back there. I'll look into it. Well, I've discovered, I mean, it's a matter of preference, but when you use this Sweet Patina, this is the finish detail. When you spray that on, it takes all the shine off. As you see here, that's a dull finish. It gives you a complete matte finish, and that's okay. But I'm gonna put the sauce back on because I kind of like a little shine to it, a little sheen on there. Yeah, I like that better. So everywhere I've hit it with that finishing sauce, I'm gonna go back over it. You can see how dull that headlight bucket is compared to that one over there. Look at that one shine. Look at this shine here. This is completely dull. Yeah, I like that. I like a little shine to it. So, and I hit it up here, especially over my pinstriping. I like that. Make it shine a little bit. So I had hit these areas, and I'm gonna go back over them with the sauce, and then you can wipe that down with a clean cloth, and it makes it about right, but it doesn't dull it out like that finishing sauce does. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, it's a rat rod, you know, for crying out loud. Rat Rod Bob says, who cares? It's a rat rod. Okay, got to adjust that third tail light now, or that third stoplight, I should say. So I'm gonna have to get a mirror and set up here so I can see what's going on and get this thing up in the air and check out that little switch. It's supposed to be turning that on. Well, there's not a whole lot that can go wrong. This is my brake light switch. The only thing I can see is it looks really corroded in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's really green down inside that fitting. It's some green on there, so I'm going to ungreen it. I'm going to degreen it. I'm going to disgreen it. Yeah, I'm going to clean that up and see if we get a better connection and see if we got a brake light. Yeah, not a lot I can do other than take a little steel wool and clean these terminals up. Turn on a little AC. Okay, fellers, that's going to do it for this time. Y'all know how much I appreciate you. I sure do appreciate you. Love my family to pieces. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time here on Whalen Wire's Old Iron. Oh, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. See you next time.